Hi there, folks. Sean Broderick at the New Orleans Investment Conference again. This time I'm speaking to Hugh Agro. He's the CEO of Revival Gold. Great little gold explorer and developer in Idaho, one of the safest jurisdictions in the world, and they are on the track of something big. Hugh, could you please tell my viewers about your company?
Sure. Thanks, Sean. Great to be with you at the New Orleans Investment Conference. We're a Revival Gold. We're focused on growth in gold in Idaho, as you say. We're listed on the Toronto Venture Exchange and also on the OTCQB. Our project is really an exciting project because it's a brownfields site, which gives us a head start to redevelopment. And so we're busy with our 2 million ounce resource and our efforts to take that project through into a production scenario. As I said, we're a growth company in gold. We're led by veterans in the industry, and we're just underway with our development plans.
Right. So this, like a project you have there, was in production before, but the price of gold went too low, and so they had to shut down and stuff, right? But you actually know already that you have a lot of stuff there.
We do, yes. We went in 2017. We started our drilling activity. We went out to the market with a maiden resource in 2018 of a couple million ounces of gold. And over the course of the next 6 months, we'll be putting a new resource out as we build towards a very large gold project in a district that's had a history of gold production. In fact, it was the largest gold producing mine in the state of Idaho when it was in operation in the 1990s.
And one thing this means is that you have great infrastructure there already. There's like stuff already built for you, right?
Yeah, we're starting well ahead of many of our peers in that we've got an existing ADR facility, we've got leach ponds, we've got power to site, we've got roads. Our general manager is actually the former general manager who operated the site back in the 90s, so lots to start with in terms of infrastructure and experience with the asset.
Excellent. And so, as people watch this, say, over the next 6 months to a year, what news flow will they see come out of your company?
Well, the first thing is we're working on metallurgical test work, a second phase of work which will bring us closer to developing economics for the project. As I said earlier, we're also underway with an updated resource estimate. There's a consulting group that we've got out of Denver, RPA consultants that are doing that work for us right now. So those are the major milestones. I should really point out to your listeners as well, we're trading at about 60 cents a share. We've got 4 or 5 analysts who are covering the stock, all with target prices in the order of 3 to 4 times that.
Okay, good, yeah. You also have 2 million ounces of gold. That ain't up to shake a stick at. And so when is the new resource estimate going to come out?
We'll have that out in the first quarter next year, so sometime before the end of March.
That could be a big piece of news.
We think so. We'll be adding about 45,000 feet of drilling into the database of drill data, and so that should support a healthy increase in our resource. As I said, we're starting from 2 million ounces, so it's already a big resource, but we think there's a lot of potential. We've got over 3 miles of strike in mineralization at Bear Track, and as we drill, we encounter mineralization pretty much on every hole.
What's the average grade you have now?
Average grade is about 1.25 grams per ton gold in the total resource.
And that's something you could open pit, right?
It is. And in fact, that's our plan. Although, Sean, I should tell you, we do have some high grade in the system that we haven't really followed up, including one drill intercept that was over 30 feet in length and over 2 ounces per ton at depth. Now, for us, the focus is on the near-surface, open-pittable material, but there certainly is potential for higher grades in the system at depth.
Okay. Well, that pretty much covers my questions. Is there anything you'd like to add? Well, anything you want to add before we go, but also let's give them the stock symbol, too.
Yeah. The stock symbol is our RGV on the Venture Exchange. As I say, we're trading about 60 cents a share, which gives us about a $30 million market cap. Analyst targets are about 3 to 4 times that, and we see clear potential to deliver for shareholders over the next 6 months to year as we continue to progress Bear Track Arnett. Our website, www.revival-gold.com.
Okay. Check it out, folks. I'll have more for you. If you have any questions about the company, put them in the comments, and I'll make sure they get passed along. Or maybe I can take a crack at answering them. Who knows? But in any case, this is another fascinating company that I found here. I mean, just flying under the radar. Already has great resource, doing a lot more drilling, going to be adding that to the existing resource. They're in an area that likes mining a lot. It's a past producing gold mine, and they are really focused on gold. And a leadership of the company has done this before. They've had previous success. That's one of the things that I tell you to always look for. Look for someone who has succeeded at this before, which is what the management of this company has done. So, you put it all together, small company, big potential, something we have to check out. Thanks very much for speaking, my viewers.
Thank you, Sean.
You folks stay tuned.